Hello again, YouTube. I hope you're all doing well today. Let's carry on and get the rest of the Archon Quest completed. But before we do, remember to stop by my Twitch channel for Chill Genshin and other games, but it's a lot of fun. The link to that will be in the description box down below. But without further ado, let's get on and conclude the Sumeru Archon story. Oh my god! Stop screaming! Please, Paimon. Oh my god. That's enough, Paimon. I don't think the guards can hear us anymore. And honestly, I wish I were them.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh?
No, it was, marvelous. Not bad, but worse than mine.
Everything's going according
Right.
to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
That was close. We can relax for the time being. Well, I don't want to relax. That was close.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan.
It's risky. It's very risky.
What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
Right.
Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them.
So if we're locked up, they might relax a little bit more, let their guard down a bit more.
Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control.
They'll get complacent.
And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
It's worth it, don't worry.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement.
Breaking the baby radish out.
According to the
Maybe.
Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor.
Yes.
That way, they can't pry any more information from her.
Yes.
Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida. Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors.
Okay. Then hopefully I can achieve what I'm supposed to.
I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness.
Alright.
However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, Lord. Well, let's hope she does then, huh?
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
That wasn't because of carelessness, but of their arrogance. They think the Akasha is completely under their control, yeah. And it's like, well, we've got them imprisoned.
Alright, so
We can do what we want with the Akasha terminal. We first need to find the room with the best signal. The place... Oh, God, okay. We need to find a good place for the signal so we can connect with Nahida. I can't read. I'm sorry.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Find the best Wi-Fi spot and then start
There's a light
connecting.
flashing on your Akasha terminal.
There is,
It's
yeah.
almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora. No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
It was 50 Mora. Are you actually joking? Come on, man. If it was 50,000 Mora, then yeah, we could be talking about it, but... Oh, that doesn't even light up when I'm on the tree. Never mind. hear it sparkling. A sprout!
Huh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal. Preparing to connect with her consciousness now.
Please work.
Hopefully it does. Is this a realm of consciousness? Ha! Oh, it's the radish! Nahida's not moving. She really has sealed off her consciousness. I need to think of a way to wake her up. There's a wall. What the hell? What is this? It looks like some sort of barrier? Is Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world?
Nahida!
My god, he actually used his voice. Damn.
Hey, Nahida!
Dang it, she isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. I was really thrown off by him talking. I'm sorry. Aww. Oi, wakey, wakey.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born.
Aww.
I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying,
Yes.
kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Suristhana.
Mm-hmm.
The sages are creating a god to replace me.
Yeah, about that.
And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida!
What now? Is there really nothing I can do? But she's right here in front of me. I can't give up like this. I had already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Nahida!
Oh, stop it. It's not time to simp. It's time to save this radish, but... yeah, I'm simping. Wakey, wakey, please.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them?
Sure, why not?
Should Archons have them?
Don't compare yourself to other people.
Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed?
No, it's just a dickhead who said that you were worthless. And it's not true. It is not true.
How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar.
Is there Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Good. I mean, we're getting there, man. You can do it. Nice. Feats. Baby feets.
Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
To help.
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
Oh my god, he's talking. I'm
I'm fine.
so thrown
It's
off.
just
I like hearing it, but it's thrown me off.
when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
I mean, that's fair.
You should have been angry ages ago.
I mean, yeah. Hello, Paimon. God damn.
Huh?
We're back.
Oh, you're back! How's everything?
We're done here. Nahida is awake.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing!
No.
When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside.
Okay, and did you hear anything?
You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nya Garba Hade stuff?
I guess they finished entering all the knowledge capsules.
Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance!
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any
Right, so it
opportunity
was
to
that.
dance,
Yeah, okay.
and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject.
Mr. Zubair, he always cares about his people in his theatre troupe, doesn't he? He seems
But
like a
if
good guy.
anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Aw.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
Ever the optimist, Nilu. I like it. I admire the fact that you are so positive. I'd be
All right.
a negative Nancy.
You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
You can do it.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Oh, I'm playing as Nilu? Where am I going? Go to the academia. I know where that is.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Oh, I forgot these lads. Oh, God.
Definitely more than usual.
Oh,
But
boy.
it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
Now you got this, dude.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Yeah, you're both getting credit. Don't worry, goons.
Well,
it's fine.
Thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Ha! How can we say no to that?
He is. I don't like him. He weirds me out.
Let's get back to business.
He weirds me
Nilu,
out.
We'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
Okay.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay
Oh
away.
no, not another test subject.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the academia would do.
To be honest, it sounds kind of fun and dramatic.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
I hope so. The positive thinking. Yeah, you keep it up, boys. Here I am. Oh, is that man?
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our Bait People Away with Yalda Candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Not really.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Well, thank you for helping me.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right. Time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Oh. Alright. Hey, a cutscene. I'm liking all of these cutscenes. Is she gonna do a little dance again like the one that she did before? The festival flower dance? Or is it a different one? It's the same one.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
It's because she didn't give a shit anymore.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped. Clap, 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 clap. There's that Sitaria woman. I remember her. Evil eyebrows. I remembered her name as well. God, I'm so proud of myself. Well done, Neelu. That was good. What's wrong, Paimon?
Huh? Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
Certainly sounds like it. Sounds like Neelu completed her task.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well.
For now, let's not jinx it.
Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
When he pretended that he had been corrupted, do you remember when he rushed towards the Grand Sage?
Oh, so that's when he did it!
Ah, sneaky boy.
Paimon was too nervous to notice.
I honestly didn't notice, but there were a lot of knowledge capsules going around.
Didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
Does he have pickpocket training? I wonder. Or is it a magic trick? I don't know.
It's a time-tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. That's why he can pull off this kind of thing.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Because he did a good thing, and he deserves a compliment for it.
Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident.
Okay.
Paimon remembers that Neelu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Alright.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again.
Ah, okay.
With the doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbha Day.
Right.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances?
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it.
Ah, very, very sneaky.
We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyagarbha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, The sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban.
Yes.
And so, the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort.
Yep.
That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads.
I mean, it's employing a tactic that my husband was doing. Like, with thinking the Traveler had just saved the world or whatever, and so that's why everyone around the academia at that point was going mental for him.
I just
until
have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
Been brainwashed.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too.
Really?
By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater.
Nilu, yeah.
I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
Oh, so they're here. I get to see what she does now.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
Very good.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the 6 sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach them a good lesson today.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
I hope so.
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
That's true. All they know is the kid has escaped, and it's a child, so...
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
Good luck, boys. You can do it.
This outfit.
Oh, what is that? Oh, buddy. You drew the short end of the stick there. Oh, God.
Do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Relax.
Wow.
Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar.
Grand Bazaar,
leave the
right.
rest to us.
I am pretty sure everyone's going to be having their attention on this.
Okay, got it.
I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa.
Yeah.
I won't get cold feet.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was the grandpa kid, wasn't it?
They're here. I can see the Academia guards.
Oh yeah, there they are.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Thanks, Tanina. So am I just
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make...
I don't know. Oh god, it's like a stealth mission. I'm so bad with these. Alright. Well, that was a bit risky, wasn't it? Oh god, he's there.
Let's have a look behind the house.
No, dude. Let's not have a look behind.
What should I do next?
Hi, Tess.
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next?
Behind the house. I don't know, my man.
The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Yeah, keep waiting. Don't be...
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
hesitant. I mean, don't be too hasty, you know. Gotta take our time, breathe.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
And then we can go. This is, it's the spy music as well that's, like, getting me. I can't. I'm horrible with stuff.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
Slacking, my man. Come on.
They found me. This is bad. Where should I...
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her!
Oh. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone to the city centre and lost them, I think. Well. Never mind.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Oh, never mind. Well,
hey,
okay.
Why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Oh.
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence?
Oh, there we go.
Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
You bet we set you up, man.
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I tried.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Mm-hmm. Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Severely outnumbered, boys.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
Mm-hmm. You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Now... Oh.
This is odd.
You've been left all by yourself, buddy. Oh, no.
The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Oh.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes, I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
I mean, I don't think she will, but she should, for some of yous anyway.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands.
Or so you think.
What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information.
Yep.
And it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Well,
maybe.
Even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference.
Sucks to be
the important
you.
thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
No, they just blindly trusted a machine.
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us.
It's like Wikipedia, we can just edit it. Well, Alhaitham can edit it through a dodgy capsule, and then, oh, this is the truth now.
If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves...
You've got to use your brain. Oh no, wouldn't that be terrible? God damn.
Then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
The whole journey towards obtaining that knowledge is the true sort of purpose, right? It's far more satisfying to go on that journey and then accomplish something at the end of it rather than just having it instantly there for you. That seems awfully boring.
In the beginning,
personally
it was
speaking,
I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Alright. Alright, buddy. Grand Sage Azar arrives at the sanctuary of Surasthana.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately.
Yeah, that's what we heard before, my man. It hasn't changed.
How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible.
Oh no.
That's impossible.
She's
there must be
gone.
something wrong with my eyes.
I don't think so, buddy. It's definitely empty, my man, unless it's like an illusion we've just made it appear invisible. Huh? She really appeared again. What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar.
Oh.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this?
Yeah.
The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No,
well,
you were
sucks to be
blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
You could use it as a source of knowledge, but you've come to rely on it too much.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar.
Yeah.
Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here.
Justice.
No one will come to save you.
Oh.
As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
Serious indeed.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Please judge him.
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there.
I don't know, man.
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
Don't think like that. We must trust our friends. I like how Paimon's got sort of super hearing. Impressive.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
Nah, I hadn't really thought about it, honestly, but sure.
Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you.
Oh, good.
We can still
Goody.
chat like this.
Yeah, we can.
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? The elevator has opened. Please, let me out. Dehya.
Here comes your savior.
Hello. Thank you.
Yeah! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
Did you? You were scared out of your wits just a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate all of the effort that you've gone to.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
Yeah, that was a bit weird there, man. What the fuck?
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
Oh, she is ticklish. Okay, that was kind of... How are things going on outside? How's Nahida?
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well.
Okay.
The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around.
Yeah, they seemed like the most reasonable of the groups around, so yeah.
As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time.
Yeah.
So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too.
Fair enough.
Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
He has no choice but to obey.
Nice.
So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened.
What do you mean, weird?
We should have already rescued our Archon.
That sounds amazing. We managed to rescue her.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
I know, but we did a good job.
All right, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
All right. See you whenever. Radish. Out you come. Aww.
Should I say it's nice to meet you?
Sure.
This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
We finally meet, Nahida.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize.
Why?
During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
Don't worry about it. You've also helped us a lot. You deserved to be freed.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends!
Yes, and you needed some confidence. Believe in yourself.
Thanks, you too. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
Yep, it's been a long time that she's been locked up in there.
It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
The Academia's God creation plan, saving Irminsul.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out.
It's okay because... Yes, it's okay.
There's
I was
one
going
more
to say something and I couldn't think of what I was going to say, so I'm just going to stop talking.
What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
How are you going to make them pay? I'm intrigued. Vengeance.
Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself.
Yes.
If you
can do
haven't
it.
even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their God creation plan.
I don't know. I don't want to know. But also we have to know, so...
We need to hurry and
God.
prevent the birth of that false god.
I think we're a bit too late.
I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it.
Okay.
First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon.
Ah, okay.
After all, the
There we
Academia
go.
betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust.
Yes, they did.
This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
I think we're in for a tough fight anyway, but we'll see. Hello, Nahida.
How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete.
Okay.
Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
What the hell is that thing? It's scary.
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy?
It's like a Sealy rabbit.
It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
Oh god, I don't like it, no. That's weird, it's creepy. I'm not a fan. It's almost as bad as the Aranara, those are scary too.
You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
No, I don't like it.
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
Well, I'm not saying anything else.
We're both small things that float!
Thankfully, this doesn't talk.
All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
Are you actually upset? It looks completely different from you. This isn't about you, Paimon. Why are we having this discussion? Like, what is wrong with you? Are you actually upset?
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend.
I was going to say something mean, but I'm not going to. I'm too tired.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
Never mind. I wish it would replace you, Paimon. There we go, I said it.
Hmm? I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you.
Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier.
By the way, there's something I need to confess.
What?
Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting.
That's okay. We don't all have to be good at everything. That's what
You
I'm
may
good
have
at.
heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata yet.
If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Don't worry, fighting is my forte.
I'm glad I can rely on you.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right.
I've located where the false god is.
Oh god.
Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Oh Jesus, do we have to? Oh god.
What is this place?
Oh my god.
Is this really the way we need to go?
It's like a full-on sort of ruined god factory. Wait, did Dottore make that? He must have made this, surely.
Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city?
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself.
That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two?
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal.
It's impressive.
But this place
I'll give them
doesn't
that.
look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
It's to help one of their own harbingers become a god after all.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Is that it, though? I've always felt that this Doctor is different from the Academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency.
It's because he's got all the time in the world, I guess.
Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process.
The fun.
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the Doctor being weird is actually normal.
I don't... Well, isn't it fun to experiment with things? Maybe not some of the things he's been experimenting with, but, you know, learning as you go. I can see the logic.
So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god...
This is questionable,
is
however,
called the
but...
Balladeer?
Yes, he is. It's my son.
We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions.
Yes, he does.
One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one.
So fucking sad, man.
The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Not with that temper and ego of his.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
We've had a few encounters, but none of them were pleasant.
I see.
Aww.
Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
You tell Nahida everything you know about the Balladeer.
Ah, I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Alright. I guess we shall.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
That's not a surprise. I've already seen him control the weather.
Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis.
Well, we'll have to find out, won't we, Paimon?
Nervous, Paimon?
She's always nervous.
If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida?
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
That's fair. I'm curious as well.
Curious? Curious about what?
About what the hell this thing is.
Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction.
I can see that.
And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore.
No.
I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
It's a thing. It is a thing.
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
I'm also looking forward to it. We won't lose.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Really? My son. Oh. There he is. Aww.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him.
No.
But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Okay. I am not reading that name out. Sorry, buddy. I'm just gonna call you my son.
It really feels like the gods.
Yeah.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed.
Yeah.
It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
It is pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Like, damn, that is a big ass robot.
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
Wow.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
So he's still the same old Balladeer on the inside. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place!
Everlasting Lord of Arcane Wisdom. Alright, buddy. Okay, sure. Still the same balladeer we know.
The strife engraved upon a
Such a little turd.
You're talking about the Archon War.
Mm-hmm.
Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of Wisdom.
But from now on, Nahida's followers will only continue to increase in number.
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial.
I don't know if anyone's going to be following you. I'm sorry, buddy. Like, I think you're cool, but I really don't think they will.
This is where everything ends, Booer. The God of Wisdom.
God of Delusion, perhaps.
You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat.
He's got some big hands, like, damn.
Come!
This music slaps. Listen to it.
Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
This is so ominous. Holy sugar lumps. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Perish!
No. No. I don't know what I did. I just ate a lot of mechanics to the face. I actually do. It's fine. It's okay. And maybe we were supposed to stand on the element that we wanted to infuse the power. I have no idea. I'm just hit his face. He's got legs now. Fucking A, dude. Oh, at least we've healed. Thank God. Oh, he's got a shield. Of course he has. Mother trucker. Oh, don't stomp on me. Actually, do stomp on me. Okay. Ow. Aw, she looks so tiny compared to that.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh, damn.
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know
Oh.
that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sabzeruz festivals and Samsara cycles?
Yes, we had a lot.
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
I don't know what that thing is.
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
Oh.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha.
That was a cool little setup.
I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Strength. I still don't know if that's going to help me with mechanics, but I'll pretend it will. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
He is so angry.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
Thanks. I can't even see his leggies, my man.
Oblivion!
Oh, why did that miss? Come on, dude. There we go. Ow.
Tremble!
Oh. Yeah, mega ow, my dude. Away from that, please. Over we go. There we go. I think I understand. I am so tired, man. It's my bedtime. Never mind his bedtime. It's mine.
Humans. Filthy humans.
That's his heart, essentially. Aww.
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis!
That's why he wants it. It's his heart. Don't take his heart. Aww.
That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Oh. Is he okay? Why is everyone just standing there? I'd be running over and checking to see if he's alright. I know he's a puppet,
We haven't
but...
yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With
Poor
the power
baby.
of another gnosis, We may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Oh, wow. This looks ominous.
Huh.
It's all withered.
This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Maybe.
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Polluted? Surely not. It must be due to forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge?
Yeah.
It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
You tell Nahida about what you learned in the desert.
Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
I think we might need to cut off some bits of Irminsul.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Do you feel sad, Nahida?
Maybe.
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us.
Okay.
Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath?
Probably.
She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
By clue you mean the words "world forget me."
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery.
Then let's go, shall we?
We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness.
Alright.
And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
I hope we can use that truth to save everybody.
Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here.
Oh.
Even with the Gnosis's protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I think it's too late for me, but sure.
That's so scary.
That's what we're talking about, Paimon. We like the scary stuff.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
Was that a slight against Paimon?
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
I hope so.
Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
To where? I don't know. That looks ominous too.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Some strange thoughts came from time to time, but I seem to be okay now.
Huh? But But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Oh, has it really, Paimon? I wonder why that is.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
I hope so.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time.
So is she actually... Because I thought they were the same person, like she just turned into this. Is this like a fragment then? So like a seed fell out... I know that's such a weird way of describing it, but you know, apart. Like an acorn fell off of the great tree of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and this became the baby radish that we have now. Hopefully you know where I'm coming from. It is late. I am talking nonsense, so I'm sorry.
I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida.
You have.
Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her.
Yes. Although I do like the visuals in this place. It's quite interesting, isn't it? The thorns. It's very barren. Journey to death, maybe.
So, is this the place you were talking about?
Oh, this is pretty, man.
The base of Irminsul?
Yeah. Did we just hear voices? Yeah, we are hearing voices. It sounds like Nahida, but I'm probably wrong.
Well, this is the place.
Yes, it's the same place from my memories.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Is that... me? She looks exactly... like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
Oh, she's glowy. I can't believe my eyes. The two of you look almost exactly the same.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
Okay.
We're of the same nature? Why?
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
Reincarnation then, I'm guessing?
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul.
Oh, so I wasn't that far off with my acorn sort of analogy.
Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow.
Yeah.
Continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago.
Aww.
Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
So this is the connection between you two, Lesser Lord Kusanali and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Yes.
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That whispering is really, like, disconcerting.
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I.
You can only be you, Nahida.
I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
I have faith in Nahida too. She will definitely become a great Archon.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Not really, no.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
I'm glad she has, at least in some form.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Aww.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right?
Oh, yes.
Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
I knew it. The Khaenri'ah cataclysm.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Khaenri'ah. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
Nothing good.
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart.
Interesting.
So, there's knowledge that even the god of wisdom can't understand?
Yeah.
At that
seemingly
time,
so.
I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Yeah, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought.
Aww.
I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling.
Did you get diseased then?
And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul.
Yeah. Aww.
It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no! How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
It must have been, yeah.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated.
Right.
And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues. All in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
World forget me. So we delete her, everything to do with her, and delete the tree. Maybe not the whole tree, but delete her part anyway, and then save Sumeru.
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Ermin's soul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Ermin's soul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Ermin's soul.
Then you just have to do it.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how?
It's a cure, though.
How can we just forget you like this?
Because it helps more people. You forget one to help everyone.
Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
Am I being heartless? Am I too tired? I don't know, man.
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along.
Oh, she's talking to me now, yeah.
Let the world completely forget me.
Yes.
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
But the tree's saved. Look at it, it's whole again. Well, maybe it's not whole, but you know what I mean.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
Oh, look. Yeah.
Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Nice. So her Elazar got better as well. Good. Nahida, are you alright?
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
What are you confused about?
We've just saved the world, right?
Save the cheerleader? Yeah, we've saved the world.
So why am I crying?
Don't tell me.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
Do you still remember what happened just now?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
She's forgotten her. Did I manage to remember this because I'm not from this world? I think so. Yeah.
What's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Yeah, I was. Paimon doesn't seem to remember either. Has everybody really forgotten Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Should I tell them the truth? No. We shouldn't. It's not our business. What's that sound? I feel super sleepy. The power of dreams. Oh god, this visual effect's making me feel sick. It's bedtime. Oh, it's my husband. Right, very nice. I can hear his shoes coming from a mile away. Please. Oh, I need to go to bed.
That sound! Traveler! Paimon!
Yeah, we're just sleeping, man. It's alright, I think.
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
See, he's got his normal voice back, right? Like, the tone is a bit more... It's a different tone. Words are failing me right now. Also because I'm simping, but I'm tired simping, so... Oh, God.
The doctor! What have you done?
He's just sent them to sleep. Like, I should be. It's like 11:30 at night, man. Oh, I'm tired.
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected. It doesn't have any effect on gods.
That is an interesting party trick. The psychic powers, like people were saying about, he has psychic powers. Impressive.
This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin.
Well, I think it's worked rather nicely, don't you? I like his gloves.
Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them.
But were you considering it? Because I would have laughed so hard.
I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
Because there are multiple.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru.
Because you are many.
Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
Oh, yes.
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages.
Yeah. You have your cringe phase.
A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals.
God, could you imagine? Ugh. I do not need to relive 16-year-old me. Like, absolutely not.
That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's interesting. That's for sure. It's one way of doing it.
It's an insult to the very concept of life.
Really? I just think it's kind of weird, but...
Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
I don't think he wanted to.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment.
Yeah.
You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then?
It wouldn't have been a good idea. You put Scaramouche in that robot, like, come on, man.
Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
Come on, man. Stop.
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials.
Safety first. We can't possibly have things going wrong. We need to pack all the stuff away.
For example, the Gnosis.
God, my throat is so sore. I'm so sorry.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
But then what does that mean? Wouldn't that be condemning, like, literally everyone? When you've just worked hard to save them. I don't think that's a good idea, man. That's just as reckless as he's being.
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
I still don't know what that means fully.
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Teyvat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom.
Right.
But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter.
All right.
Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
A bargain, okay.
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru.
Yeah.
But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers.
My son.
Now, As the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
Just like she had to erase the thingy, oh god, you know what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part.
Okay.
Yes. How very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned?
Fair enough.
You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself.
Yeah, might as well just throw it all in the bin then, start over, it's
Being
fine.
as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
No.
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
Maybe it is. Or maybe it's just him coming to terms with it.
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives.
Better perspectives.
Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
He has a really nice voice, I'm just saying it.
I can see your
It's really nice. It's like ASMR. Your remaining honesty. Interesting. Go on then. Delete them.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, it's too late.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Too late to regret, they've all gone. Which... I mean, what has this guy actually done? Like, realistically, this is Omega, right? So what has he actually done that's bad? This is my stupid tinfoil hat copium time. But what are the bad things that he personally has done other than locking her up, her consciousness up, and the Scaramouche stuff? We can agree those are pretty bad, but what else has he done? Because I'm assuming the Collei stuff was a different segment. So by deleting that, it's like, oh, well, I've absolved myself somewhat, you know, the bad parts have gone, and so now it's just me to make him playable. I'm sorry, I'm so tired, I'm just rambling, but that's what I'm taking it as. Also, trying to make all the different ones is an easier way to just get rid of all the clone theory stuff and then just have him being the only one left now. Or you could just make some new ones. I don't know.
Here, take it.
But it could get too complicated. I don't even think what I was saying was making any sense. I'm sorry.
The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again.
Good. That shit was hella creepy.
There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
Not just him, but other people, you never know.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time.
Oh, you've been rejected. Okay, I appreciate your achievements. I don't know all of them, but I'll say it. This is probably a bad thing, but there you go. Gold star for you. Oh, do you feel better?
Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Yeah, where is it?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
Yeah, don't be greedy. We all know what happens to greedy people. They end up in a pile of ash.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
Sorry, I thought I heard something.
People exchanging knowledge with the god of wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the god of wisdom's property.
Well...
arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
It's a fair deal, I would say, personally.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Isn't that something that Scaramouche said? I never actually was playing back then. I never got to play the event, but he mentioned something about that, didn't he? As I'm sure he did. Just let me know in the comments section. Pretty sure he said that. It was like in the, was it 1.1 reconciled stars or something? I don't know. I'm bad with names, as you know, but I'm pretty sure there was something about this there. But what it means, I don't know, but it's curious.
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye.
No, don't say goodbye. I need you in my teapot, please, sir. Thank you.
With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Good.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Alrighty then. Very nice. Secrets and dark truths flow to the mind of the wise, then everything falls silent.
Together! Okay. Wake him up.
Hello.
Are you awake? Kale says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Good morning, Paimon.
Good morning! How are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
That's right. On that day, we lost consciousness in battle. When we woke up, we found ourselves in Gandharvaville, and Tignari and Kale were looking after us. I heard that it was Sinu who brought us here. Tignari complained that Sinu was always sending people to him, but he has taken great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back out. From what Tignari and Kale have said, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big change will certainly affect people's lives, but it will definitely be a good thing.
Come on, Traveler, let's go!
Alrighty, let's rock and roll.
Good morning! Looks like you're awake.
Yep.
Yep.
Good morning, Kale.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
What the hell is that? I'm sorry.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Actually, that looks better than... It's like the baklava, isn't it? It's the sweets. I thought it was peas on bread, like mushy peas on bread, but now it's zoomed out. I can see it clearly.
Well, now that I've recovered from Elazar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
Good for you.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
You enjoy a yummy breakfast with Kale, who's been waiting for you.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Paimon hasn't already read it.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up, so Paimon didn't open it. All right, let's read it now.
Okay.
Oh, it's from Nilou.
Oh, nice.
We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyno's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra.
Okay, good.
As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
Very nice.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
We're just doing our part.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
But you're amazing too, Kale.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Yes, let's do that, Paimon.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tighnari.
Okay, I will do just that.
Good morning. How do you feel today?
I feel okay.
We feel much better. How about you?
How's your wound, Tighnari?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really.
You better not be. You'll be in trouble, young man.
The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
Well, that's nice.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yeah, which is what we needed to do.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects.
Okay.
The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
I appreciate that's a lot to ask.
By the way, we have some good news. Cyno got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting.
Aww.
He just asked me a few questions and left.
How sweet.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Uh-oh, well, that's awkward.
Huh? But didn't Nilou say in her letter that they would celebrate Cyno? He didn't tell you?
Of course he didn't.
Perhaps, or alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Well, now you know. This is awkward.
Come to think of it, Cyno doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
Yeah, guess Nilou's only planning on telling him once festivities are underway.
You and Kale are both Cyno's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Yes, do it.
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me.
Oh, come on, man. Make time. You deserve it.
You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs.
Oi, oi, oi.
The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidya forest. And the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Okay. Is your master alright?
Yes. He's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable.
Right.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers.
What, really?
Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidya forest.
Mate, I'd have done bad things. But then that's why I'm not a god. I would be a tyrant.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again.
Good on her.
As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
It sure does, yeah.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
We sure are. Well, at least, yeah.
Right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
Thank you.
Yay! Will do!
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
All right.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
No, I would prefer to be prepared than not prepared at all.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Rajesh, not now. I'm sorry. I'm busy. We're having a party in your honor, don't worry.
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letters, so here we are!
Yep, we're ready to party. Let's
You're
go.
the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Mate, you invited me. I've been in like a coma for however long, and I'm ready.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests.
Maybe.
But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Do you want me to go chase them up, Nilu? I wouldn't want you being disappointed. We need you to be happy, remember?
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all.
Of course you're right.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider
Well,
enjoying
you know.
Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
Well, they seemed to when she was doing her distraction dance, so yeah, I don't see why it would change suddenly overnight.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too.
Yeah, we know you think she's amazing, man. We got her. You're a simp.
Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye.
Be careful, Nilu. He's got weird eyebrows. I wouldn't go with him.
Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Oh.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste.
Ah.
I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
I just so happen to have 2 of those, actually.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Certainly seems like a lively place. You're correct.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered?
Sure.
If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Okay, we'll go around and check.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos.
Port Ormos, okay.
And Alhaitham was at the Academia.
Ooh. I think we'll go see Dehya first, if I can.
As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time.
Okay, then I'll definitely go to Port Ormos first and then come back to the Academia.
I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts.
Right.
My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her.
Yeah.
If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Of course. I will do just that.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
On it, Paimon.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there.
Oh, the echo's back. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey there! Have you seen Al-Haytham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haytham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there.
Okay, Jeff.
But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Second group of people?
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here.
Oh. Well.
Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No, not at all.
No way! We're strictly here on business.
No, I'm now here looking for gossip about Al-Haytham and his roommate.
I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
I'm not telling you anything, buddy. Jeff. Dream on, pal. Not gonna happen. So, we get to meet Mr. Cave. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, there they are. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna walk up.
Al-Haytham should be around here somewhere, right?
There he is.
Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
He's already talking with someone else.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
Well, hello, sir.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh my god, he is so pretty. What the heck? Oh god. My primo gems are in severe trouble. Sumeru is truly the land of very pretty men. God damn.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Almost became a sage? Wait, what?
Huh?
I'm surprised.
Oh, don't
what?
sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Cave, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
He seems cheeky, doesn't he? He's got like a cheeky smile.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Aww. Why am I laughing? That's not funny, but... Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment.
All right, poor both of them.
I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you...
Well, this is awkward. Look at us just standing there like gooseberries. We shouldn't be listening in, Paimon. Let's turn around.
See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Wait, they don't... Okay, he doesn't like him, but then why is he still in his house? What are you... Okay. Okay, I see how it is.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see.
Although I kind of get it. I would let him stay in my house free of charge too.
Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
We're still just standing there. Oh god.
Are they having a fight?
Yes, Paimon, they are. Let's just see how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway, because we want to just sit back and relax. We've got to see the drama. Gotta watch it, you know? Popcorn out, pull up a chair. We've got plenty to choose from, and see the drama. Queens battling it out.
What's going on with the academia? Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No. I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
Yeah, what were you doing? I'm intrigued.
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand.
Oh, he's so high maintenance. I love it.
Oh, which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true...
What? No.
Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ooh.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
It's actually true, buddy. I'm sorry.
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
This is our time, Paimon, quick.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
Ooh.
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Rats. Okay. Spicy. Oh, well, bye. Oh my god, can I chase after him? God, he's... Sir, I'm back. I'm back. Anyway, I'll Hatham.
Hey, Hatham.
Hello.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're just chilling. Do you want to come to a party?
We're running some errands for Nilou. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Yeah, man.
Nilou said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently, and the whole Academia was practically turned upside down.
That makes sense.
Tainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia. I don't know where to begin.
So I'm guessing one of the 2 that were imprisoned, one of them was Tignari's master, you know, his teacher, I guess you could say. And which is why the letter was not as it would be normally if it was actually him who was writing. It was someone pretending to be him. The 6 great sages sounds pretty powerful.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
It did, you're right.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia.
I see.
Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
Wow.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Okay.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Paimon has a point.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence.
Doesn't really strike me as the kind of man to want that job.
The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
I get it, dude.
Huh? But why? Ugh, can't you be a little more ambitious?
I mean, you can be, but also there's biting off more than you can chew. And that doesn't really seem like a job that I personally would want. Maybe some other people would, but I don't think Alhaitham is either.
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
It's kind of sweet that you were sort of gassing him up a bit, Paimon, as in you're encouraging him and being like, yeah, I believe in you, you could have done this, you'd have been great, but come on.
That's
Paimon.
not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office.
So you're still a leader now, even if it's just temporary.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
Oh, come on, man. Why?
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Friend, okay.
Do we look like friends?
Maybe not friends, but... Anyway, the shippers are gonna love this, aren't they?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
You looked like you had it. Let's just say it's complicated.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
He didn't seem to believe a word you told him.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
Oh?
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Thanks for your hard work these days.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Yes, take time to relax, dude.
Alright, I'll see you there.
Bring your roommate as well if you want. +1, it's fine.
The House of Dana is the last quiet place in the whole academia now. I was originally planning to stay here a little longer, but there's a chance that Kaveh might show up again.
Oh no.
What a nuisance. I'd better go somewhere else.
Well, I'm just gonna go find him. He's so cute. Oh my goodness.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could you...
Dunyazad. I was too busy vibing to the music.
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyazad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
We're good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
Truly a miracle, huh?
Are you kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Hello, Dahlia. Didn't expect to see you here.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Nice.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
Oh, what?
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
Oh, she's hoping that you'll stay around. Hold up.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
I get it.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea.
She's got a taste for adventure, I understand.
I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
That's fair.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with All Hate.
We did, yeah.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the academia?
No, he did not. He was too busy arguing with his boyfriend. I mean, his roommate. We didn't hear anything about that.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and All Hate Them told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Could be an academia mercenary, I don't know.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
She would rock it, I believe. I believe she would.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there.
But it'd be fun. It would be so much more fun than it is now, you know?
All Hate Them probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra.
That's true. Fighting, maybe.
You're super amazing.
Oh, that was a nice compliment, Paimon.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose.
I respect it.
In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I'm being bombarded by radishes today. It's quite incredible.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
I guess being free is just a part of how Dehya operates.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too.
Hopefully.
But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Agree.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilou.
Oh, did Nilou write to us?
Yeah, dude. What's been going on with this mail service? It sucks.
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Are they on strike or something? Like, come on, guys.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
I see.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
Okay. Don't forget.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilou asked us to come and check on that.
You wouldn't want to make her sad, come on.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilou to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too.
Nice.
But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
It's fine by me, but she didn't say anything.
Since it's being organized by Nilou, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Otherwise you'll be in trouble.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
See you there, Dunyazad.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Paimon.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru Village.
Okay.
You can try your luck there.
Thank you.
As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him.
Thanks, Dehya.
Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
Oh, I will.
Alright, on to our next stop. It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village.
Indeed.
Ah, there's Sino.
Brooding as ever. It's been a while.
What brings you here?
You.
We recovered well, and Tighnari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tighnari is recovering well, too.
Which was important. He got shocked. Aw.
That's good to hear.
Thank you for taking us to him.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tighnari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, okay,
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them.
Okay.
But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Raman.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Sataria? Question mark? Why's she here?
Raman! And... huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, yeah. It's a long story. You don't need to know. We've just heard of your talents.
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Yeah, nice save, Paimon.
Don't worry. These are our friends.
Mm-hmm.
No need to be so guarded.
Because she was that chick who was from the desert. As far as I remember, she'd come to the academia from the desert and she felt as though she'd betrayed her people, and we were using all of those sorts of memories that we had learned about when we'd taken control of her Akasha terminal with Nahida, and yes, to convince her to help us.
I see.
How have you been doing lately?
I'm doing well.
Nice, dude.
Many good things have happened recently.
Oh, well, I'm pleased for you, buddy.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Good.
Oh, tell us everything.
It's literally none of our business.
Yeah, you go ahead.
But okay, I guess we will. I mean, I'd expect Rahman because we've worked with him, but Sataria, like, there's no need for us to ask her.
All right.
That's nosy. We don't know
I
her.
should start by saying, I've decided to leave the academia.
Okay.
What?
You're not going to be a scholar anymore?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity.
Fair play.
I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
Okay.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Nice. Good job.
Wow. So you want to become a teacher?
That's what she said, Paimon. God, yeah.
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert.
Nice. A good goal to have, so fair play, fair play.
She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people.
that is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Itaria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night.
Like her fate was. There was something about a star shining in the desert night. That was her sort of symbolism.
The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
It's just facts, man. Just accept it.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions the common people would easily overlook.
Setaria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission.
Yeah, but then that was under the fun police. This is different now. New management, it's okay.
As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Setaria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Setaria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Wow, those are some words. That's interesting.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home.
I'm glad we inspired you.
I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Been a naughty boy.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Yeah, we heard, dude.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites.
That was kind.
My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert.
Aww.
I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the Academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
I think they will.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Oh, that's really good.
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Setaria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert.
I sure hope it is, dude. Like, you've had it rough, so I hope so.
Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
We were just inviting people to a party. It's nothing special.
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
Why did you tell him that it's supposed to be a surprise party? Now he won't go.
Although, Judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
Oh, so you really didn't know?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, because it was a surprise, Paimon, dude.
Tighnari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
Don't worry, Tignari's gonna be there.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
I don't think it's that. I don't know.
No, not really. But I'll go.
You two are invited as well.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
Aw, well.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilou for me.
Of course.
The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Well, that's really nice.
Okay, we've got all that down.
We'll be sure to give the message to Nilou.
Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
If you don't show up, we'll be kicking your ass as well, man.
Got it.
Oh, this poor guy.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
Fashionably late, as usual, Paimon.
I'm here.
Yes, you are, Sinu. Oh, God. Just be a bit happier, okay?
Ah, there you are.
Yep, it is us. Good evening.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
Yeah. All right.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
You did this on purpose, you little troll.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
God.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here.
Yep, relief,
Let's
thank
share
you.
some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
It looks quite good. Oh, come on.
Wow, Paimon can't wait. Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here.
Traveler's just like, oh god. The feast and celebration of General Mahamacha in the Grand Bazaar goes as planned. Drinks are flowing, the food is delicious, and the venue is beautifully arranged. Everybody eats and drinks before enjoying the performance prepared by Nilou and everyone in the Grand Bazaar. Time passes gradually in the wonderful atmosphere, and the beautiful evening feels almost like a dream.
It's so delicious. Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing.
Well, Paimon's happy.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast.
Aw.
Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
You helped
It's
too.
kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
Aw.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
Yep, we did a good team effort.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Okay.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show.
Yes, Neelu.
Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
Yes.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
That's one more talent under our belt. You need to work on your screaming, Paimon, because that was
such a
rough.
blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Returned to the Academia? Abandoned and neglected?
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
So, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was basically... Lesser Lord Kusanali has overwritten in everyone's memories Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's feats, I'm assuming. So she's just assumed the role.
Everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised.
No.
I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, it's just I'm happy.
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Nah.
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Yeah, I did, you're right. Don't mind me. My mind was elsewhere. I was thinking about that beautiful man we met in the Academia. I would like to go talk to him again. Wait, what?
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru, and what did they do in return?
It seems that after everyone forgot Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, their understanding of Sumeru's history also changed, yep. Now, everyone believes that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Teyvat who remembers the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata ever existed. As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep the secret for her. You should, dude. Like, it's not your business to wake them up from this, you know, even though it wasn't what happened. Yeah.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
They just need to move on. And this is the best way for them to move on.
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Sure.
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage.
Oh?
If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe?
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
He's something, isn't he? I mean, fair play.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
It's not really the smiling type, but that is a very sweet sentiment.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, bless her.
Ah, there you are, traveler.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know.
No, it is fine.
I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thanks for inviting me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale.
You're a part of that though, Nilou, remember?
Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
We have a message to tell you. You tell Sataria's message to Nilou.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
That's okay. I'm sure she'll appreciate it too. Right, Sinu smiles.
The atmosphere here is good, and everything is delicious.
It must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good.
Then that's quite the win. I am glad you enjoy it.
I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
It's alright, don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all.
Yeah, we're buddies.
This feast is pretty good.
Aww.
I like it.
That's so cute. Bless him. Alright, Dehya.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
It does seem nice.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
It's me, the gooseberry.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilou invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could come.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. Hello, sir.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
Good, we've had two quite goods. We're winning. Huh, I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning.
Well, that's nice.
The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house.
What have you done to this poor man? Like, is he standing outside in the cold?
Oh well.
Oh well. That poor man! Oh, dude, please.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
I'm suddenly a little sleepy. Feels like I'm about to nod off.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy.
Really?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
Okay, bye. Off she goes. Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden, or is it because I'm too full? Huh. It seems like someone is there. Oh.
It's me.
It is indeed you. Nidahida, it looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you.
Aww.
The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need from me?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in.
Oh, rebellious.
Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time.
Aww.
Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
Oh god, what is that? What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Sure. Ah, so that's what this is about, Nahida. It'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
I'll do it, but it would mean more if it came from you, you know? Some things in this world must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
No, because you're going to be personable, you know? You're the Archon that interacts with the people. You've already helped them loads in the past. The Archon of the people, you know?
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
Trust me, you're good. It'll be fine. Please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay.
Yeah, come on down. Have you made up your mind?
Yes, I have.
And? That's good. Wait. Huh?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Okay. Then at least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body. Oh god, yeah. That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Everyone's gonna be like, Traveler, are you alright, man?
Everyone!
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
It's me.
Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
Don't worry about it, Dehya.
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
Consider it as a little surprise.
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
Aww.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. It is your friend.
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person.
Just a casual bit of possession. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation.
Now she's free.
Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune.
Yeah, there'd be a Scaramouche robot running around. Oh god.
People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Now, you know that's not true. We had the Sub-Zera's festival.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me.
The celebrations.
Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
See? Just like I said, everybody is happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Nahida shows up for a surprise visit and brings the feast to its climax. Sincere joy flows in the hearts of everyone present. A warm atmosphere of talking and laughter carries on late into the night. And the feast ends on a perfect note. As it should. The next day.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I am awake. I think I slept all right,
After
yes.
Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
Alright, that's quite alright, buddy.
Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Sure.
She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Okay.
Nahida!
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know?
About the Akasha.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to.
Good.
I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently.
That stuff was hella creepy. I had a problem with it as soon as we entered Sumeru. I just thought, oh, hell no. No thank you.
But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down.
Good.
The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru.
No, because you don't want to be known as that person who's stifling their people when they have so many more opportunities that could be available to them had they not been limited.
Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them.
I hope so.
And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia.
Okay.
The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics.
Hopefully they will, yeah.
Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever.
Yep.
The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
Good. About what happened after I fell asleep that day.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Yeah, what happened to my man? Did he take the no-sees?
Not exactly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation.
He's a strong guy.
However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles.
Right, okay.
In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it.
Oh, so it won't awaken. Does she actually know that for sure? Interesting.
I assumed that the heavenly principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place.
Right.
And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
It was his price to pay for knowledge, as he said before himself. There is always a price to pay for knowing things, and I guess the Gnosis were... I guess you could say it was a knowledge of forms, it was something, and his price to pay was the deletion of his little buddies. About the Balladeer, my son.
He's still in a coma.
Aww.
I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
Can I go see him, please? I want to give him a hug. I'm not a hugging person, but I would give him a hug.
I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features.
Very interesting.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
Okay.
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself.
Yeah, he's got to reflect and let go of some of these burdens he's got.
His future will be determined by fate.
About Fontaine, the next stop on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next?
Mm-hmm.
Fontaine, the nation of justice?
Oh, yes.
As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials.
Okay.
However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere.
She just wants the drama as well, I see.
As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict.
I'm actually really interested to see Fontaine and just what's going on there. Because we've seen some of the people that have been traveling around, like the inventor type people, so I'm getting a sort of a steampunky vibe from the little bits that we've seen so far, so I'm hoping that's going to be the case, like lots of inventors, and they have very fancy clothes, so hopefully it's like a steampunk type thing, because that is right up my street. But I guess we'll have to see.
Anyway, let's just say she's got a very unique personality.
Unique personality. See, that's got me intrigued as well. I've got nothing else to say.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Yeah, my sister, I forgot.
Huh? You mean... about your sister?
It's been so long, we haven't even bothered asking anymore. It's like, no, we're not going to get the answers, it's fine.
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Alright, but we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on her in Irminsul.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
Right.
However, there must be something different about your sister. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
Is it because of the Abyss then? Like, it's a tree, yeah? So you get information from the leaves at the top, but there are roots, and the Abyss is down below, and the roots are in the Abyss. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe.
What?
Yeah, what?
There's only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
Okay. How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could she possibly hail from Teyvat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories? Or is this world... Or is it this world has done something to her? I am sorry. I've been doing so well with the reading. Not now. Not now.
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Yeah, as far as I know. Oh my gosh, alternate dimensions maybe? Ooh. Do you have any further intel? Do you know what she's been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria.
Right.
After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat.
Okay.
But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her?
Unless her going into the abyss has caused the fuzziness, and it was like an alternate sort of timeline, you know? So Lumine has done her own journey through Teyvat, and now it's our turn to follow her.
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate.
I'm sorry, what? Somebody?
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Oh god, could it be related to the abyss?
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
No, like, hello?
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
So the Fatui know about us. Well, obviously they do, but the Descenders, what does that mean?
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Yeah, dude. Like, what does the Doctor know?
A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
4th?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
So is Celestia part of this then?
As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could
I
take
don't know.
me some time.
Oh my god.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
Yeah, I am... Yeah, just as confused as you are, Paimon. I am blown away by the... Yeah, this new concept, Descenders. Okay.
Even knowing all this...
Yeah, dude.
I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
It's okay. I have to go on a journey and learn as I go.
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here. I'll need some time to reflect on what you've said.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru.
Not just yet. It's like we've got another year. Oh god, don't be talking about new places just yet.
I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world.
Interesting.
If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
That would be nice. Aww. How cute. Oh my goodness, what a ride it's been in Sumeru so far. I've thoroughly enjoyed this questline, actually, and I'm really glad that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been able to prove herself as an Archon and help her people through the sacrificing of the memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Her being able to let go of the past in order to help progress the entire land was really, really nice to see, and hopefully she continues to grow as an Archon and grow her wisdom, you know, where I'm coming from. I also thought it was kind of an interesting parallel with the Doctor. Maybe I've just got a bit of a tinfoil hat on here, but it was it was nice to see him sort of giving up some elements of himself in order to progress his own goals. You know what I mean? So both of them have given up a part of themselves, essentially, in order to get further with their own goals. So I'm interested to see where this goes in the future. We had so much lore dropped on us. What are these? What are they? Descendants? I don't know what that means. And we're the fourth one? I'm sorry. What? What? What's our sister? Why isn't she called one of these as well? So I need answers. I think we all do. But yeah, what do you lot think? Did you enjoy this? What were your favourite moments? Do let me know in the comments section down below. I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching and for subscribing and commenting. You're all amazing for doing so, so thank you very, very much. But until next time, I hope you all take care, and I will see you all again very soon.